Hello YouTube, Real Shooting here, and in today's video we're going to be going over the Lew's American Hero. This is like the Sling pack for fishing. Pretty good pack for taking out to the pond or maybe just a couple of hours to fish, and you don't want to take all your lures. This is a little small Sling pack, and I'll show you guys everything on the bag. This is actually a friend of mine. He just got into fishing, so he doesn't have a lot of tackle, but we're going to hook him up. I'm donating some lures, some soft plastic, some terminal tackle, but this is a good little starting bag that he chose. And I'm going to show you guys how he has it set up right now. So he has his pliers here. He bought these, I want to say it's probably a 6-inch needle nose pliers. They came with a little sheath. He has it attached on this loop on the side. This is actually a rod holder here. I don't know if he knows that or not, but you can tell a lot of companies, they add this on the side. The rod bottom end is going to go here. This can go over your reel section. Here's his pliers, some standard. It's about a 6-inch needle nose pliers. They also have the point for the split rings for when you want to take off or switch out your hooks. But I just want to show how he has it set up. So it doesn't come with that. It just comes with the backpack. That's all you're going to get. And there is one clear box inside the bag as well. I'll show that. But let's show how he has it set up. So currently, I believe, yeah, he has a spool in here. He has some 10-pound braid line. That's what he's fishing with. He's fishing a medium action spinning combo. There's nothing in these front pouches right now, but yeah. And then in the back, he has the main compartment. The main compartment, he has a 3600 box. Couple of hard baits. These look like the top waters. What do you call these? I always forget the brand. Heddon. Heddon. This is the tiny torpedo. Looks like we have a couple of different sizes. This is one of the bigger ones in there. Pretty interesting lure. And I think this is a saltwater lure. Can't remember what he said, but I have seen him fish with this. We fished on the lunch break at work, and he caught a couple on this already, so it's working for him. This is the box that comes in the kit. It's one of your standard 3600 sizes, one of those cheap ones. You can tell it's a little bit flimsier. These latches aren't so good, but it'll work for getting started. And we're looking a little empty here, but I am going to donate him some hard baits and some soft baits. Now, we have the pliers here too. I'm going to undo this real quick because this doesn't come with it. Well, the box does, but it'll be empty. So I'm going to show you guys the bag now. So on the very front, you have all these MOLLE attachments. That can be a point for you to attach. Like on the back of his pliers, he has, you know, this is perfect to attach on there. I also forgot to mention he did buy this too. Highly recommend this tool. I have one of these attached to my backpack. Perfect for cutting the fishing line, whether it's braid, mono, or fluoro. It's called the Boomerang Tool Company. Really nice. I saw these on another fishing channel, and I really wanted them. When I saw them at Academy, I saw the price tag. I was like, whoa. But for the price, it is really good. You're never going to need another pair of scissors. They cut through everything. But anyways, back to the bag. So you have the little attachment points here. A good amount of them. You can probably only fit a couple of things. Maybe 2 max. I already showed this front pouch. But this does go all the way to the bottom. So it is pretty deep. And as you can see, you can fit a spool of line in there. So that's a pretty good way to use it. Then you have this. This will be the smaller of the 2 main pouches. This one actually folds down all the way because these zippers go all the way down, as you can see on the sides. Pretty good zippers too. I like this little pouch. It's not bad. So you have this. A lot of people include that on their backpacks if you want to clip something on, maybe your car keys. Here you have a little pouch. I feel like a lot of bags incorporate a small zippered pouch like this. Again, car keys, something small. Little notebook, the fishing license. That'll be a good pocket for it. Maybe a small, I like to carry the small mosquito spray. You can put one in there. And then here you have 2 of these bungees. Again, you can clip on small things here. Maybe a little sunscreen. You could probably fit a small water bottle in here too. Or one of those mini Gatorades. Something to think about. I mean, you're just fishing for a couple of hours. You're going to set up your little bag with just a couple of baits and get out there. Now in the main compartment, or let's walk around the bag. Here you got the little flag decoration. Oh, I didn't know I had this. So you do have 2 more loops here too. Similar to what they have over here, but see over here, like I was saying, you have the 2 loops down here and this, which was the bigger one. That's pretty interesting. And then you do have this. So this, I know you can slide your rod through, and once you get your rod in here, so you could probably get 2 rods apparently here, and this will be around the reels. There'll probably be some small ones. You can fit this over them and then cinch it down against your rod so they're not moving so much. I would recommend just 1 rod on the bag, but that's just my opinion. Now on this side, I don't know why they have these here. I guess you could clip something on there too if you wanted to, but you don't have the bungee on this side like you do over here, this one here, which is going to help support that rod. If you don't have this, the rod's just going to be dangling everywhere. Then we keep going. You have a little ring here, so you can actually switch. Yeah, you could switch where you want this bag. See the shoulder strap? It has a little clip. You could clip it on this side, or you could clip it on this side. A couple of different ways to wear it then. The sling is adjustable. No padding on the part that would be on you. Just padding on the main part and up here, but not on the actual sleeve itself. More attachment points up here. I didn't even see that at the very top. Look at that. That actually comes in handy because if you have the bag on your side, you twist this upwards towards you, you could have some things here quickly. Maybe the pliers would be good right there. And then what do we have? Another D-ring up here. I already showed that one. You got a similar one up here as well. The top carrying handle. If you didn't want to use the strap, can you take it off? It appears not. You would have to cut this off. You can only take off this one here at the bottom. So this part is attached up here and it's sewn on pretty heavily. And then we're going to go on to the main compartment. And the main compartment is pretty deep. It goes all the way down. And I already checked the size of this. I'll show you guys what really can fit in here. You do have a pouch on the back. And you have a pouch in the front. So it actually comes with a 3600 box. So this one here. And that's about the max size you're going to get in this pack. Now I'm going to show you guys, you can actually fit 2 in there, so that's pretty good to note. So I have another one here for demonstration purposes. Bam, we loaded it up. 2 of the 3600 boxes are in here. And then I was curious and said, well, can you fit the 3600 in the front? I'm sorry, not the 36. These 2 are the 3600. Can you fit the 3500 up here, the smaller ones? A lot of people like to use these for terminal tackle. I've seen some people use them for Ned rigs or smaller little setups. Maybe some pre-rigged baits. Maybe some hard baits, jigs. You get the idea. And this actually does fit up here now. If you put a lot of stuff in here, it's probably not going to fit in there. But so far, these will fit. You can zip up the main compartment. And you can zip up this one here. But like I said, it depends on what you put in here. So you can fit 2 3600s and then a 3500. And that's going to be if you fish a lot of hard baits. Now, I wouldn't even set it up like this. But that's just kind of, I know how I fish. So I might have a small terminal tackle box in here. But if I didn't, it would probably be in the back. I would probably put a lot of soft plastics in this front pouch. That would be a good use for it. And I think I would run with the, not 2 of these, maybe 1 of these and then a smaller bin similar to this one that would hold my terminal tackle. And if I don't put it here, I could put it just in one of those pouches again, like I said. But I would probably leave it there and then put some soft plastics here, put some soft plastics on the back too. So you do have a lot of options here. And it's a pretty good bag overall. I'm pretty impressed. I like the colors on it. I've seen this bag at the Academy. I can't remember the exact price. I want to say it's about $20 to $30. Maybe it's $40. But I know it's around there. Pretty nice bag. I like it. Again, perfect for pond hopping. Maybe just a couple hours of fishing. You don't want to carry all your tackle. Maybe a couple of Senkos and some terminal tackle. Or if you like to fish the hard baits, like I said, you can put 2 of those 3600s in there. Now let's show what we're going to donate to Jake. So, like I said, he only has a couple of hard baits And that little saltwater lure. So these lures here, which I used in the demonstration box, I'm not giving him the box, this is my box. But I will put these into his box. We're gonna give him a couple of crankbaits, as you guys can see. Just a couple of random ones that I got over the years, maybe from the tackle boxes. We have a couple of good ones here. I actually found this one on the ground here. Can you comment down below which one is this? That is a Guggen Squad. Here we got a random one. Pretty good chartreuse crankbait. I don't have a lot of confidence on these, but maybe I'll catch something on it. Just your standard bone or a natural color. I have caught him on this. Chrome works really well, so we're going to give him some good ones. Because if you don't give him good ones, man, you ain't going to get confident. You need to boost that confidence. We got a flat-sided crankbait with a little bit of chartreuse. I wanted to give some of these lipless crankbaits. Haven't had much luck on these. These are the Academy brand. We have a crawfish one and a chartreuse one. Not bad to start off with these because if you're losing them to some snags or some trees, it's better to learn with the least expensive lures first. Then you can work your way up towards some more pricier lures once you get your casting a little bit better, Jake. I've seen them catch a couple of trees already. We have a little H2O Express. This is a chrome crankbait. This is actually a pretty good one. I like that. I believe that's called the Model S. I don't know if they're still making that. I know Academy has a new line of lures now, but they probably have something similar to that. They might just not call it the Model S. And here's one of their old ones too. This is a medium diver bluegill pattern. Fishing the hard baits is a lot of fun, but sometimes it can be tough depending on how deep or shallow the pond is. If it's very grassy, you're just gonna keep pulling up grass. You might not want to fish them so much, but in the deeper sections, you can catch a lot of fish very quickly with those. I'm also giving this a little spinner bait. We'll put that in the box too. Now, here's the interesting part. We got a lot of soft plastics and some more baits to give you guys. Let's see what we have. We got a little crankbait here, CT3-5. Pretty nice little crankbait. I left it in the box. What else? What else? We have a lot. Let's just grab a lot of stuff. Alright, so he does do saltwater fishing. I'm going to donate this to him. It's actually, this is made for saltwater fishing. A 6-inch hyper jerk. But I'm pretty sure it'll work good in the freshwater also. Pink chrome saltwater lure. He can use it however he wants. Freshwater or saltwater. We got some Berkeley power bait worms. These were actually given to me for free, so I'm just paying it forward, you know, passing it on. He can fish those curly tail worms really good right here on the Texas rig. I got these in a mystery box. Some little June bug worms from Big Bite Baits. That's gonna do good. The rib snake. These were also given to me. I'm passing them on. Rib snake. That's a green pumpkin color. Very natural. Good color. It'll work in any water condition. That green pumpkin and June bug is no joke. We're giving some chartreuse pepper. I don't even know what this is. The Super Fry from KVD Perfect Plastics. There's only like 3 or 4 in there. That'll work. Your standard Excite Baits Senko style worms. Those will work. That's a really good go-to right there. And then we have a bunch of hooks that I've accumulated. I don't know if these are so good, but he can try them. The Harmony. These are good. Daiichi hooks. And they give you a variety. So I like these because there's a couple of different sizes. And when you give it to someone, you know, depending on what plastics he's rigging up, he can choose a different size of the hook. And we got a little, what is that? That's a little jig right there. Slim jig, 1/4 ounce. That'll work. You could probably pair it up with some plastic. The Yozuri knuckle bait. I don't know if I'll ever throw this. So we're giving it similar to a spinner bait. We have a lot of hooks, you guys. Some sand bait tackle, just some EWG hooks. I don't really use EWG hooks. I prefer the straight shank round bend worm hooks. I do have some EWGs, but I just don't use them as much. Only when I fish a bigger plastic will I bring them out. But I don't do that so much. 4-inch jerk minnow. These are pretty good. I remember fishing these the first time. I did get bites, I believe. Those will work. Similar to a jerk bait. What else do we have? We have some Zoom Super Flukes, Mardi Gras color. Some Zoom speed worms, red bug. Random, I think this is a saltwater head, but he can use it. Some stickies, 3/0 EWG hooks. I don't want to drag this video out too long, so I'll go a little bit faster now. Pack of mustad. Again, these are the style of hooks that I use. Offset worm hook. You have a mixed pack, 2/0 and 3/0. We got some more mustad hooks. These are the extra wide gaps, 5-pack. We have mustad 4/0 2-pack, EWG. And some spear points, 2-pack, 3/0 EWG. And then some more, 3/0 2-pack, EWG. And then there's the wide gap 4/0. And I mixed in a little variety of some lead worm weights. That'll come in handy for some of these. Similar to the speed worm, or whenever he wants to fish a Texas rig. He can go weightless or weighted. I'll have to show him how it's done, but that's everything. We'll give him the little bag too, so he can represent 6 cents fishing. Matches his bag too, I just thought of that. Anyways, we got him pretty loaded up now. Hopefully he catches a lot of fish. Maybe we'll catch a big one. He's gonna stay hooked on fishing. Anyways, comment down below, you guys. Do you like the bag? I like it a lot. It's pretty good. Sometimes you want to pack light. I can't so much because I got to carry the GoPro, extra batteries, all the other lures. If I'm doing a challenge, it probably requires more boxes, more tackle. But this is not bad at all. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe.